Hi, friends. Thank you for joining us at coolvegancafe.com. My name is Irene, and we have my hubby Dino behind the camera. So, a recipe that we'd like to share with you is how to make your own iced teas at home. Dino has loved iced tea for as long as I can remember. I personally was more of a hot tea fan, and over time I grew to love it as much as he did. And we started to make our own teas at home and flavor them at home the way that we like them, sweeten them the way that we would like them. So it's super easy. And I want to share this with you, share with us some of the teas that you try it with, because we have a few of our favorite teas that we utilize for this. The first thing that you want to do, I've taken 5 bottles of the iced tea that Dino likes to buy, and we've recycled it by taking the label off and poured in spring water. We have access to a spring in Carlsbad where we get our water from, but get the best water that you have access to, drinking water that you have access to. So we filled them up with just a little bit of space on the top for the tea bags and some of the other things that we're going to put in. And what we like to do, I use maple syrup. This is an organic maple syrup. Dino loves the organic cane sugar juice that you get at the farmer's market. That's the only place I've ever found it, at the farmer's market. And so that's what we don't have the cane sugar juice. I'm about to go to the farmer's market in a few minutes. So we're going to use the maple syrup. So we're going to just put a couple dots of the maple syrup. For those of you that use honey, please note that this is cold water, so the honey will not dissolve as easily. So just a couple of drops. And then Dino really likes to use he likes a basic iced tea. And the oolong tea seems to be one of his favorites. So we're going to, one more step before I forget. He also likes a really, the flavor that's added with a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice. So we're going to just put in some fresh, I'm not sure if this is a lemon or a lime because it smells very much like a lime. These are from our friend's garden. So the next step is his oolong tea. I've experimented with 1 or 2. 2 works better. What I like to do is use the tea bags that do not have, I recently saw something where the plastic bags, you seep in that plastic in your tea. I always thought it was kind of weird, that plastic, and how we would put hot water on it. So it's always good to follow your gut on stuff like this. So this is a paper organic oolong tea. And what I'm going to do is just fold it. You can definitely use the tea leaves. I've been told if you use tea leaves, it's much more flavorful tea, just from the mere fact that we work during the day and have very limited time on the weekends. This works better for us. So do the tea leaves, open tea leaves, if you have the time. So we're going to just put these in. You want to put 2 per bottle. And notice that I'm holding the tag and the string, and I'm keeping that on the outside, like so, in our jar that's being recycled. And then I'm going to put the lid on it like this. and then put it in my refrigerator overnight. And in the morning, you have iced tea. Keep the tea bags in until you're ready to drink it. But the nice thing, which actually this, I'm going to give credit to Dino on this. He came up with keeping these on the outsides because I would cut them with a scissor and put them inside. But really, it's so convenient because then you just pull out the tea bags and you have this amazing iced tea ready to go, homemade iced tea. So we'll cap that in a second. Move that aside. We're going to do the other ones for Dino. So that's for Dino. And then for my kids, because they love being just like daddy, and I found that instead of giving them the caffeine that comes with regular iced tea, if I make the similar in chamomile and then give it to them in the afternoon, evening time, it's a soothing kind of tea and they really like it. I love this tea brand. They are not a sponsor, Yogi Teas. I just love their quality of tea because I'm kind of a tea connoisseur because I've been drinking tea for so long. I love the message that comes with them. This one says, grace is kindness, compassion, and caring. And we take the little sayings that they have in their teas, and my kids have a glass jar that they put them in. And when they're feeling low or they just need a little extra boost, as a self-care thing, they just pull one of these up and read it to themselves. So I really like this tea brand and the energy that they share with their tea bags. So we're going to fold this. So for myself and my kids, I only use one tea bag. And then my absolute favorite, because I like a little bit of a fruity sweetness to the iced tea. I love this green tea passion fruit matcha. And we're going to use that for me. And I also use only one tea bag. Let's see what this one says. Impression is for the now. Trust is for the future. I just love what they put on these tea bags. And then you can, if you're going to have this later, you can keep your message in there and then read it later when you have your tea. So that's it. You just put that in the refrigerator, in the door of the refrigerator overnight. In the morning, take it to work with you, and the colder the better, and enjoy your iced tea. You are going to be amazed. Before opening the bottle, give it a couple shakes so that, especially if you have the lemon and the sweetener gets all mixed in. Experiment with things like cinnamon and ginger, some raw ginger inside, and then shake them, all up and open up, remove your tea bag or bags from the glass, and then enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please share your experience if you decide to try this iced tea and any specialties that you absolutely love. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Till next time, have a beautiful day.